Dear reader, this little book is designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now let us assume you are young, healthy, clear-eyed, and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can.
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job. How to advance from the mailroom. How to sit down at a desk. How to dictate memorandums. How to develop executive style. How to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select whom to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, we got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They only got half their wickets, and they ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gash, but they ordered 2-tone wickets, and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand?
Look, we are the worldwide wicket company. We're supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Take it easy, Mr. Gash. There was trouble at our eastern plant, a breakdown.
Well, get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Matthews, any news of the breakdown?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better.
Say, Executive, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it's got to stop.
All right, I'll send out a memo.
The right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. Never mind. Back to work, everybody. Didn't you hear me? I said back to work.
I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Bigley. I'm president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
I'm sorry.
Why do you think I have a personnel man? Why do you think I have a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man. Some monkey with a prescription.
I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Thank you, miss. You're very kind. Could you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? Well, it's right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Oh, of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Oh. Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You wait here.
Oh, miss, it's not really... Where do you think you're going?
Oh, to see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager, and we're not hiring anyone today.
Well, I was just speaking to, Mr. Bigley. Bigley? Yes, sir. J.B. Bigley. Yes, sir. He told me to see you. J.B. Bigley himself. You were speaking to him. Yes, sir. I just bumped into him. Is he a friend of yours? Oh, sir, I don't believe a man should trade on friendship to get a job.
Very well put, young man. Well, if you'll step into my office, I'm sure we can work something out. I'm Brad, and you are?
Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Say, that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Well, step into my office.
Good God, Rosemary. You could have at least let me finish my slim fast shave.
Important
Smitty. I know you can help him. Now, where is he?
How would I know?
He must have gone into Mr. Bratt's office. Well, you go on in there. You're Bratt's secretary. He'll listen to you. But why this frantic urgency? Smitty, we've got to help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from every other creep?
But he's not a creep, Smitty. He has a sort of noble courage. Deep down, I feel that he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Well, that's all settled. Nice to have you aboard, Finch.
Happy to ship out with you, sir.
Who is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless? No.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
Now, my secretary will help get your forms and particulars. Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting out in the mailroom. Glad you didn't mind that, Finch.
Oh, sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now-
Say, Bud, did you guys in the mailroom send out those catalogs yet?
I don't know, I'm going to lunch.
At 11 o'clock? Why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Oh, Bud. This is Bud from Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He'll be working with you in the mailroom.
Hi, I'm Bud from Mr. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do?
Smitty, get Mr. Finch's particulars.
Yes, sir.
Finch, nice to have you on our team.
Glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good, keep that in mind. If you remember where I am, and remember where you are, we'll get along just fine. If not,
You go crying to your uncle.
I beg your pardon, I'm not go crying to my uncle. As it so happens, my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I phone my mother. She phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Ah, yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first one.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Oh, good. I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you understand that, Miss Pilkington. You see, that I believe that when a man is trying to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved, well, emotionally.
That's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Now, Rosemary, are you finished with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine. Now, if you'll just step into my office, we'll get our business done.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Glad to be aboard.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters around here, but this boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. Oh, New Rochelle.
Huh?
New Rochelle.
What are you talking
New Rochelle. That's the place where the mansion will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
Future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me. Waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you from downtown? Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling, busy frown. Such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
There's no coffee.
No coffee?
No coffee.
No coffee!
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies.
Something within me cries. If I can't make 3 daily trips, we're shining shrine behind the trips, and takes cardboard between my lips. Something within me dies.
Lord, know that something within me dies.
No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee!
No coffee.
No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, but only one chemical substance gets out the lead.
Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, gone is the sense of enterprise. Gone and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. I can't take my coffee break.
Somehow the soul will walk inside.
Somewhere I told my towel lies. Something within me. Coffee over words. Coffee over words. Something inside of me
What's that?
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom: it is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail.
Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm merely trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job. Look, if you have any idea of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you're going to see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten, rotten, rotten. You know, Bud Frump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Thank you for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Oh, please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
No, Mr. Finch.
Oh, you call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient. And do you realize I've been working here for a whole week?
I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
I wish I were an executive. Uh-oh, here comes Judith Anderson.
Who?
That's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better look busy, and you too.
Pardon me, ma'am. You should have this flower. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower? You don't know who I am?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that the flowers seem to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, you can't be. I mean, you just can't be him.
Why not?
Well, I mean, from Bud Frump's description of you. I mean, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's okay for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person, no matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H, Finch. Pierpont Finch.
How is it I haven't seen you around here before?
Oh, I don't deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump. F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you for the flowers, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, can I get an appointment with the boss around 3?
Yeah, Mill. I'll check on it and let you know.
Say, Jonesy, flowers. You got a new boyfriend?
This is given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch?
Oh, yes.
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
How do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello.
Mr. Gatch would be a good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems, interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Say, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Very fine man, Mr. Gatch. I hear he has an opening in his department.
Now, yes, he has, but he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you for the flower, young man.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
Miss Jones!
Say Rosemary.
Finch, quit goofing off. You gotta pick up the second delivery.
Right-o, bud. Old buddy boy. Gotta go to work now. Thanks for the flower, Rosemary.
Thanks for the flower. Well, you gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important for you to be nice to Miss Jones.
I'm glad you understand that. See you later, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing? Oh, I don't know. He's Smitty? What's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. You know, one of these days when I'm running the show around here, I'm gonna clear out the whole... Hello? The mother? Bud! I know I left without my sweater, but it's warm. Now listen, I have something important to tell you. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. You need to call Aunt Gertrude and... I know I'm next in line, but there's a new fellow working here that has me worried. Oh, he works hard, comes in on time, he's polite. You know, a real rat.
Yes, Miss Jones, what do you want?
Mr. Bigley, your wife is calling.
Well, tell her I'm busy. No, tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her I'm out. Damn it, put her on. Hello, Gertrude. I'm glad you called. What's on your mind? I'm busy. Well, I'm afraid I can't help out Bud there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. I can't switch signals in the middle of a play. It'll disrupt the whole team. I can't interfere now, Gertrude. That would be nepotism. Nepotism. When your nephew's a damn fool. All right, I'll see. Damn it, Miss Jones.
Yes, Mr. B?
I have told you that speaking to my wife upsets me.
Well, JB, you said to put her on.
Never mind. I need something to calm my nerves. Where's my... You know.
I put it in the back of your right-hand bottom drawer.
Thank you, Miss Jones.
Let's get going, boys.
Yes, sir, Mr. Trimble. I've already started sorting.
Finch, as the head of the entire mailroom, I would like to say that I am very pleased with your work.
Thank you, sir. You have a real inborn gift for mail roomery.
Thank you, Mr. Trimble. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Hello, mail roomery. No, mail room. It's for you, Mr. Trimble. Brett from personnel.
Oh, this might be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
What's the idea?
What's the idea of what, Bud?
You know, you're trying to butter up Twimble.
Good God, Bud. Just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
Well, believe me, it's not.
Oh, I got you, Mr. Brad. Thank you very much. Well, boys, it looks as though they're going to promote old Twimble to shipping.
Congratulations.
Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
Well, I don't want to say anything till it's official, but Mr. Bratt put the choice up to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You have been an outstanding mailroom head, and we would like you to choose your successor. And we would like you to choose your successor on merit. On merit alone.
That's not fair. I'm going out for a smoke.
Smoke? Oh, he's gonna go call his mother. But it's not gonna do him any good if I have anything to say about it. I have somebody else in mind.
Mr. Trimble, you've been with this company a long time, haven't you?
Long time. Just last month I became a quarter of a century man.
Oh, that's beautiful. Gee, a quarter of a century. And how long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep. It's not easy to get a medal like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now, brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You played it safe.
I played it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I stay.
But what is your point?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks...
I think so, too.
Now, what would you say if...
Oh, I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, then goes back in place.
The company furniture
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead is...
A Valentine.
Is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees,
That is no concern of mine.
suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
All company policy is by me, okay?
You'll never rise up to the top.
There's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
Certainly found a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company's washed it and now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Boy, what style, what punch.
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. All their haddock sandwich is delicious.
I must try it early in the week. Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Bratt.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
'Cause I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me, okay?
How can you get any
Oh, you have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be.
You will still be.
Yeah, risk all. Never take a risk all. Yeah. Well, let's get back to work. They may be promoting me, but till then the mail must go through. Oh, hi, bud. How's mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hello, men.
Hi, Mr. Brad.
Well, Twimble, it's all set. As of today, you are head of shipping.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Brad.
Now let's talk about your successor.
Say, Brad, have you heard anything from my uncle today?
No, Bud. Go ahead, Twimble. The choice is yours, but who are you going to fill your shoes with?
Well, I put a lot of thought into this, pro and con, and I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Oh, thanks, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
Yes, sir. I believe there is a man better qualified. A man who has been working here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud From.
What? You're kidding. Bud Frump?
This is something, surprise-wise.
I'm going to call my mother and tell her! But I don't understand.
Oh, Mr. Trimble, let me explain it. Knowing you has taught me a lot.
Hello. Yes, JB? This is Brad.
It's the big boss.
I understand your problem, JB. We actually hired someone else. But don't worry, JB. The young man we hired turned the job over to Bud. He thinks Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was explaining about it when you called. Go ahead, Finch.
Mr. Trimble, the great thing you have taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says no individual is as important as
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any.
The whole crew is greater than any single one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than any one horseman.
The whole salad is bigger than any piece of lettuce.
The whole salad is... Oh, you can hear it.
And the whole omelet is bigger than any egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of shoots you up, doesn't it? His name? It's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on him myself. Right. Talk to you later, JB. Finch, you got me off the spot with Mr. Bickley.
I'm glad to help, Mr. Brad.
Well, I appreciate it. Good luck, Twimble.
Mr. Trimble, by the way, don't I have to take this mail to, Mr. Gatch?
Gatch? Say, I just remembered something. Mr. Gatch is looking for a junior executive in his department.
He is?
I'm going to talk to him about you.
Me, a junior executive.
Your generosity and thoughtfulness may have proven to be a very good thing for you.
By George, ethical behavior always pays.
Well, Finch, you did a very wise thing.
Oh, that doesn't matter to me, Mr. Brett. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud from...
Thanks, buddy, old man. Good luck, bud.
Come along, Finch, I want to talk to you.
You sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this for me.
So am I. I still think my original choice of man was best. Now wait a minute, Twimble. Ponyo came. Well, it's just that you're...
There will be no reneging. I was promised the job.
Now wait a minute, Bud. Wait a minute. I've been here a long time. A quarter of a century. I just want to make sure things are done the right way. I know what you mean, Mr. Twimble. From now on, I'll play in the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells me that they'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
He's speaking with company pride.
I conquered that over-ambitious rat inside. Oh, but he's no longer the frumpy he used to be. I pledge to the company's weak authority. Hooray, hooray! I will someday earn my medal. 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing they ever put on me. The front way is the company way. Executive policy is by him, okay. I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be he. You know the company may like Lord Company Man. I'm so happy the company may company man. I'll never come from the company man. Crumple play the company, crumple play the company, crumple play the company way. Come on, everybody, it's a celebration. Lunch is on me.
Boys and girls, I have another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch into his department as a junior executive.
What? Wait a minute, that lunch is done. In fact, it's canceled.
Patsy, that's wonderful, wonderful. I told you to have patience.
You were right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Patsy, I'm always available.
Oh, you're sure wonderful, Rosemary. And if there's any way that I could show my appreciation, just...
Lunch.
What?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
I'd love to.
Love to what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask me. Let's see, where will we go? Say, I know. There's a little tea room, a very cute place called the Hungry Tea. It's very reasonable. I'll get my things and meet you right here.
I didn't mean...
What about lunch? I mean, what about lunch? Say, fish. Oh, hello, Mr. Gatch.
How's the young junior executive feeling?
Just fine, Mr. Gatch, just fine.
What say you come up with me to the executive suite? I'll buy you lunch.
Lunch? In the executive suite and me?
Yeah, now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
It's a great honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll get my coat.
Meet me by the elevator. Oh, Rosemary, seeing you always brightens my day.
Please, Mr. Gatch.
I'm off my game today.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Yep. How do I look?
You look fine, Ponty. Just fine. Have a good time.
Thanks, Rosemary.
If you have followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations! Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. But damn it, Gertrude, I haven't got time for this nonsense about Bud. I know blood is thicker than water, but Bud Frump is thicker than anything. I will promote him when I'm ready. No, now you listen to me, Gertrude. The next time Bud complains to his mother, and she calls you, and you call me, you're all fired!
Mr. B,
Yes, Miss Jones.
there's a young lady who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
Well, what does she want? What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Put her on.
Okay, I will.
Hello. Now, you knew I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. Miss Jones, give me Brad and personnel right away. You'll be here tonight? All right, fine. Bye-bye. Hello, Brad. It's JB. I'd like you to do me a favor. I was hoping you could find a position for a young lady who wants to be a secretary. She's an old friend of the family's. Her dad was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. She's a bright young girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Can I help you, honey?
Scram.
I don't think you understand. I'm Bud from Mr. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Bratt of personnel. I'm a secretary.
I could tell that the minute you walked in.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I'm new at this. And
Miss LaRue?
yeah, yes.
I'm Bert Bratt of personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is I whom am late.
Oh, not really.
Oh, yes. I was very naughty this morning. I'm still not going to too early arrival.
Oh, I understand. Well, if we step it... sorry, Smitty. This is Miss Smith, my secretary.
How are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Mr. Bratt? Mr. Bratt?
Yes, Smitty.
I have to get some new tax withholding blanks.
You do that, Smitty. Now, Miss LaRue, step into my room. I'm sure I'll get your particulars.
39, 22, 38.
I'm in the pool.
Boy, isn't she something?
She sure is. Say, Brad, I'm your new secretary.
No, gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I'd sure like to determine that.
Gentlemen! A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy. To fondle and dandled and playfully handled in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Brat. We wouldn't want it any other way, Mr. Brat. It's company rules, Mr. Brat.
A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy. So you have no jumping for joy, boy, a secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not. A toy.
A secretary is not to read, used to play therapy. Be good to the girl you employ, boy, remember no matter what neurotic trouble you got, a secretary is not a toy.
She's a highly specialized key component of operational unity. A fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. With the mother at home, she supports. And you'll find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor any rector set.
It happened to Charlie McCoy, boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fellow forgot, a secretary is not a toy. A secretary is not a toy. And when you put her to use, observe when you put her to use.
That you won't find the name Lionel on her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing, while my keyboard was straight for that. It's right in and not spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy, no.
A secretary is definitely not employed to do what it wants. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not a tinker toy.
So I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
So he said, I'm next in line for promotion.
So I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
He said I'll get the sales of the year with a raise.
So I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
I'm dying to see your production card.
So what the hell? I'm having dinner with them.
I know, so bad.
Miss Jones, did you call my wife and tell her I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, Mr. Bigley. By the way, you left your golf clubs in the office. Tomorrow is Saturday, and you're playing with Mr. Walker, the chairman of the board.
Well, I'm staying in town tonight, so I'll pick up the clubs in the morning.
And you asked me to remind you about your College Alumni Association?
Oh, yes. Send them the same check as usual. I get a kick out of thinking of their faces when they get that fat check from old least likely to succeed.
Say, JB, there's a phone call. Your wife.
My wife? Damn it. I will take it in your office. That is all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Why, hello, Ponty. How's the young junior executive?
Just fine, Miss Jones, thanks to all the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad a little talk's proven valuable.
They sure have.
Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Oh, yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
I am fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, would you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I'd love to, Miss Jones. It's just, I really should go to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
On a Saturday? No one around here works on a Saturday. Ponty, you're a very unusual boy, but I think you'll go far.
Oh, Miss Jones, that means a lot you're saying that because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. Oh, he's so capable and thoughtful. I heard him remembering to send him a check to his old school, Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't you ever let JB hear you say that. He's a groundhog.
But where did he go to college?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Well, of course, said the groundhogs. Mr. Bigley is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hello, Rosemary. Hi, Smith.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
Oh, I've been working pretty hard.
Been a long day. Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight?
Oh, well, that depends.
On what?
On where I'm having dinner.
Huh? Oh! Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them. The secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted. Not very much to say. But I can hear those two little minds taken away. Now she's thinking, I wonder if we take the same bus. And he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking, really is a dear. And he's thinking,
But what of my career?
then she says, oh, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Now she's thinking, I wish that he were more of a flirt. And he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking, for dinner we could meet. And he's thinking,
Both have got to eat.
then she says, achoo! And he says,
A gesundheit.
thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Hey, here's the yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the ad, not bad, service for two, $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date. Wonderful.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking, what female kind of trap could I spring? And he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking, suppose I take his arm. And he's thinking,
Well, really, what's the harm?
then she says, hungry? And he says,
Yeah.
yeah?
Well,
get promoted.
Well, why not? Other people are getting promoted.
I told you, man,
Oh,
Curt.
there you are. Good evening, Mr. Bigley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle
I told you
Jasper.
never to call me that around here.
Sorry, JB.
Now, haven't you got something to do?
I was just going to get my hat and go home.
Good. How do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big fat nothing.
Sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
I thought you were gonna make me a big businesswoman like Paulina Rubenstein or Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in this damn stenographic pool with no one to fish me the hell out.
Shh, Angel, these things take time. You have to... Yes, miss, in a large operation like worldwide wickets, there are many, multiple facets which are very important in the scheme of things. If you could just be patient.
I give up a wonderful job. Head cigarette girl at the Copa.
But the surroundings. You said you hated all those men staring at you, making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. At least at the Copa, when I got pinched, I got tipped. Around here, a girl can't get coffee without being accosted by a
You
man.
mean someone's been bothering you? Who? Just let me know who. Yes, miss, in a large operation like worldwide facets, there are many, multiple wickets which are very important in the scheme of... Tell me who pinched you.
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every word. I'll tell you what. I'll meet you at your place in 10 minutes and we'll talk. Yes, miss, in a large operation like worldwide wickets, there are many, multiple facets which are very... Why don't you go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Very pretty girl, Miss LaRue.
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. I was just trying to make her feel more at home. She seems to be a rather shy girl and all.
Well, you do that, JB. I'm meeting Mother for dinner tonight. She loves having dinner with me. I tell her everything that happens all day at the office.
The kid could really put me through hell. Now she's thinking.
The kid could even name the hotel.
And he's thinking. I wonder if he dare. And she's thinking.
There's blackmail in the air.
And he says,
Hold up.
and she says,
Down.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're promoted.
All right, Jackie, that's it. Yep, all spick and span. Now I got some slob coming and dirty it all up. Nah, not sad anymore. Come on, let's go do the big bosses now. Good morning.
Oh, is it morning already, sir?
Good God, man. Have you been working here all night?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just had a few things to finish up. I shouldn't be here much longer.
By George, I'm sorry. Your name, it slips my mind.
Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H.
Oh, yes. I've heard some good things about you from my scouts.
Thank you, sir.
You know, Finch, it's good to see a man in there really carrying the ball.
You make me feel a bit guilty. I just came in to pick up my golf clubs. I'm playing around with Baldy Whomper. He's chairman of the board, you know.
Well, I imagine one has to do that sort of thing once in a while.
Yes, well, don't work yourself too hard, Finch. There are limits, you know.
Don't worry about me, sir.
I'll just go get those clubs.
What's that you're humming? Oh, was I humming, sir?
You were humming the old Ivy Fight song.
I guess it was unconscious on my part.
Did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Oh, well,
Come on, out with the boy. I know a lot of men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of old Ivy, are you?
No, sir, not a bit.
That's the groundhog spirit. I should have known. What year? Finch, what year did you graduate?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just thinking about the big game today. I'm sorry, I have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
That's right. I can't make it down there either. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Don't worry, sir. Charnowski's knee is much better.
Oh, yes, but Charnowski and the other team's morale should pick up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even though we're not there in person, we'll still be rooting for him, right?
Right. Groundhog.
Groundhog!
Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. Stand, old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field. When you fall on the ball, and you're down there at the bottom of the heap, down at the bottom of the heap, where the mud is so very, very deep, down in the great muddy deep. Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us Groundhog. Groundhog. Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. The chipmunk ran. Old Ivy, hear the cheering from the ground. Old Ivy, God bless you, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
I enjoyed that, sir.
So did I, boy. I'll just go get those clubs. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk. What's that you're doing?
26, 27, 28. Oh, I'm sorry, I just wanted to finish this row. I know this looks silly, sir, but I've always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too!
Really?
Yeah, it's good for my nerves. I've been doing it for years. Nobody knows but my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her.
Oh, yes, I've met her.
So what's this gonna be, eh?
Oh, I thought I'd make a birdcage cover.
A birdcage cover, huh? Never made one of those. But what do you think of this?
Oh, that is beautiful, sir.
I even started making covers for these golf clubs. See, popcorn stitch.
You know, Mr. Bigley, I feel kind of sorry for men who don't knit. They lead empty lives.
I like the way you think,
Finch, sir.
Finch. Yes, say, what are you going for around here? What's your ambition in this outfit? Bright young fellow like you must have it all planned out.
Well, Mr. Bigley, if I'm ever fortunate enough to be in the position where I have the choice, I'd like to be where they do something real. Something a man can sink his teeth into. Real solid, down to earth. The advertising department.
Advertising? Son, I wouldn't want that for an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. Why, this place has been through 15 new advertising managers in the past year alone.
Why is that?
I fired them.
But if you get a good man with ideas, you could swing it.
Ideas. That's what I look for. I keep hiring men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas, and not one of them will ever do what I tell them. No, you stick to what you're doing. Damn good department. You'll do well there. By the way, where are you?
Plans and systems. Mr. Gatch's department.
Good man, Gatch. Knows what he's doing. You stick with him, and I'll keep my eye on you, too.
Here you are, sir. Have a wonderful day. I've got to get this done before midnight.
Midnight? That's
the groundhog spirit. Groundhog. Groundhog. Stand for I think and never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
What was that?
A college song?
What college?
I'd say Vassar.
Hello, Brett. Hey, what are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch. F-I-N-C-H. The poor devil worked here all weekend. I ought to know. I was there with him, working side by side. The poor lad needs some help. First off, he deserves an office of his own. The best you have available. Oh, nothing too fancy. I don't want him getting ideas.
Well, Rosemary, come in. How do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
Not bad, considering. I did want them to put my name on the door, but I decided not to ask because, well, there is no door.
It's beautiful. Well, I can only stay a minute. I just wanted to tell you that I had a good time the other night.
Oh, me too. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very, well, I guess I talked all the time.
I liked it. But just one thing, Ponty, about what happened later. I mean, when we said goodnight. Well, it was our first date, and I don't want you to get a wrong impression of me, but, well, I guess it's natural for a fellow to try to get a little fresh with a girl and make a pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to get up early. Sir, miss?
I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
A secretary was ordered to be assigned to you on your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
Now, won't you sit down, Miss LaRue?
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
Oh, just call me Hetty.
Well, I think that perhaps in a business relationship...
You're cute.
Excuse me a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation. Take a letter.
Shoot.
This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion of...
Wait a minute. You trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down?
Longhand. It's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast?
Like a jackrabbit. 12 words a minute.
Anyway, by the way, Miss LaRue, Hetty, what was your last position?
I was in the tobacco business, but then Mr. Bigley...
Mr. Bigley.
He got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself into business school, and well, here I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead, dictate some more. I'm gonna like this jazz.
Hetty, leave that letter for a moment. Please take this to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch.
Uh-huh, he's my boss. Make sure you give it to Mr. Gatch himself. Hetty, personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Hello, Mr. Gatch's office. One moment, please. Mr. Gatch, Mr. Finch's secretary is outside. She'd like to see you personally.
Send her in.
I'll get her.
Yes? Yes?
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give you this.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
I've got a date with my gentleman friend.
Oh, come on, you're in the big time now. Don't fool around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office. One moment, please. It's for you. Production.
Yes, this is Mr. Finch. Huh? Oh, I'm running plans and systems now. Oh, Mr. Gatch? Oh, he's been moved to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Jenkins, I was just about to call you. We're getting a new vice president in charge of advertising.
Another one? Who is it this time?
A fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
BBDO.
I bet that's why Bigley hired him. Anyway, we're giving him a reception tonight.
In the executive club on the roof.
I wonder how long this guy will last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment. Invite your secretary to come along. We're having the executive secretaries act as hostesses.
Okay, rap.
BBDO.
Rosemary, I had lunch without you. Where have you been?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good.
What's he like? Well, I don't care about him. But this means that I'm invited to the reception this evening. And Pouncy will be there too. Oh, Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. Pouncy's never seen me all dressed up. You know, glamorous. Do you know what this is? Your lunch? Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, I hope it works. Good luck, Rosemary. Thanks, Smitty. You know, maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too. Good idea. I hope you're very popular at the party. Maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm on the prowl. I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from Gay Berry. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why one guy? This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris originals, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go dreamy, and blame it all on his own masculine whim. Never knowing that this irresistible Paris original, so temptingly tight, I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. Oh! She's wearing tonight, and I could spit. Some irresistible
p.m.
It's 10 after 5.
Which way's the boost? I'll have a double martini.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. You know our advertising department has been in trouble for a long time. But I now believe we have a fellow who's going to help put worldwide wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thank you, boys and girls. I would just like to say I am proud to be joining the worldwide Wicket family. Now, I don't know much about wickets, but I do know a lot about advertising. My theory of advertising is shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
Good sound thinking.
And I'd like to say...
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington? What the heck kind of name is that?
Anyway, I'd like to say... Oh, Bud.
You call this a double martini? There's no olives in it.
I'd like to say, Bud...
JB wants you to take Miss LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I'm feeling fine!
You feel terrible.
Hey, Bitchy, let's dance!
I'd like to...
I'm already dancing with girls. Everybody dance!
First, I would like to...
Hey, come on. Get over here. Ow! Oh, ow! Hey, get back here. Now, come on. Mr. Biggie wants me to take you.
Bud, you must have run the rubber!
Oh, no, Henny!
Wow, that elevator made me dizzy.
Come on, Henny.
No, what I need is a shower.
No, Mr. Bigley wants me to take you home.
No, I'm going to JB's office. He has a private shower there. I'm gonna take a shower and then come back to the party.
Okay, Henny, have a nice shower.
Thanks, bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch, oh! Going up to the party, Pete?
Yep.
Would you mind sending Mr. Finch down? Tell him it's important.
Okay, bud.
Got sexy old Hetty in there taking a shower. And I got a little something up my sleeve. That's gonna put little old Finchy right there out on his... Oh, hello, Finch. What's this all about, bud?
I don't know. Mr. Bigley wants you to meet him in his office.
But I just saw him. He didn't say anything.
I guess he didn't want to say anything in front of Mr. Ovington. You know how advertising managers
I
can.
don't think your uncle is...
I don't know anything. I just know what I was told.
I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks, bud. You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Yay! Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley?
No, it's me!
Oh, Hetty, I was supposed to be Mr. Bigley here.
Mr. Bigley? He's not coming. Somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, anyway, Hetty,
What's your hurry?
Oh, I think I'd better get back to the
It's
party.
more fun down here.
Well, I still think that I better...
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary, huh? Are you stuck on her?
Rosemary? She and I are just good friends.
That's very sensible. An up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Venezuela.
Wouldn't JB die if we walked in and found you kissing me?
Frankly, I prefer that he didn't.
Come on, let's try it. You better, Finch. If you don't kiss me, I'll tell JB you did.
Okay. Just once. Rosemary.
Huh?
Can't you hear it? Rosemary.
Rosemary?
A kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It is highly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
I'm sorry, Hetty, but something happened to me. I can't explain.
Finch, you're in love.
That's right. Finch is in love. It's like music all around me, like a symphony. Oh, I must have been in love with her ever since she took my particulars.
And you found this out by kissing I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out it came. Rosemary. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Ponzi, I heard Bud Frump talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, darling, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Oh, can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I can't hear a thing.
Rosemary. Oh, just listen. It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Look here, J. Pierpont Finch, have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it! I hear it! Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same.
J. Pierpont, J. Pierpont.
Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name. I'm so sorry. I've been so wrapped up in trying to get ahead that I never realized. It's as though I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have on two different kinds of lipstick. Mine and hers.
Rosemary, this is very easily explained. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Go back to making love to her. Kiss her again. Take her out for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do?
Let's do it, she said.
Uh-oh. You get back in there.
I have nothing to hide.
Yes, you have, and keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me. It's my fault, Mr. Bigley. I insisted Mr. Finch show me your office.
I see. Well, I was just coming in to walk.
excuse me, I think I need to first.
Finch, it appears I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
No, never mind. However, I need you to know I still do not approve of what you were doing when I walked in. I don't care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries.
Oh, but Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Oh, yes, good point.
We've been waiting for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
You made a fine speech.
Yes, you did, Mr. Ovington. Very fine speech.
Finch, this is Mr. Ovington.
How do you do, Mr. Ovington?
How do you do?
I've never got the chance to tell you to Mr. Ovington at the party, but I'm very interested in advertising, and I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. There's some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, JB, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an All-American halfback at college?
Is that so? Where'd you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk!
I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I am no bigot. I've hired men from all colleges. Trojans, tigers, badgers, bulldogs, gophers, but never a chipmunk! Your resignation is accepted. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off of the field.
Chipmunk cry, chipmunk.
That was a narrow squeak.
It was a big shock to me, sir.
It's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising.
Say, JB, what are we going to do for a new advertising manager?
Finch, maybe it's fate that you're here at this exact moment. You've always wanted this rotten job. You think you can handle it?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, I am making you vice president in full charge of advertising.
Me, a vice president.
Now, I don't want to disagree with you, JB, but Finch is rather inexperienced.
I like him! I really think we've hit on something in that. The boy is loaded with brilliant ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Well, I haven't had
Come
time
on,
to
Finch. Where are those ideas?
Well, sir.
Cut up or shut up, son.
Sir, the thing
Come on
is...
with those ideas, you're gonna be out of here like a shot.
Sir, I'd like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
Now, JB, the plans board is meeting the day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you've got 48 hours to come up with an advertising presentation. I'd get on it. You're now vice president in full charge of advertising, and frankly, up to now, I'm pretty dissatisfied with your work.
I don't care what happens, I'm a vice president. Vice President Finch. Hello, operator. Give me the stationery office downstairs. Yes, this is Mr. Finch. Remember those cards I told you about last week? Go ahead and print them right away. Now let's see. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Oh, thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. I have been made a vice president.
Congratulations! Can I be your secretary?
Oh, gee, thanks, Eddie, but Rosemary is going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll wait for that pig until after he's married.
Rosemary?
I'm going to be your secretary?
Oh, yes, you were Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I'm taking over his whole department.
And what makes you think I'd want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you must. You have to. I'm taking over advertising now. You know what a tough job that is? I can't do it without your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, all right. I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful. Now let's get to work.
Just like that? Haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator. Who paints names on office doors?
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
Wait a minute, Rosemary? Hello, name painter?
This is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. Oh! J. Pierpont Finch. J. Pierpont.
Suddenly there is music.
All capitals.
In the sound of my name.
Yes, block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President in charge of advertising. Wait to stop me. There must be F-I-N. There must be H.
My lifetime program will be more of the same.
The usual spelling. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
I can't stand
stand it.
Whatever happened to
Boy, when you sit on your own door, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
There's sure a lot of whispering going on today. It's much nice mouthy at work. Ever since Finch became vice president, everyone's been scared out of their wits. When's the big meeting? It's set for this afternoon. I hope Auntie comes up with something. Where are you going? Home. At 10 o'clock in the morning? I've resigned. I'm quitting. Nonsense. You've been threatening that all week.
This time it's official. I left a letter of resignation on his desk. Wait till he reads it.
But,
Smitty, I just can't take it anymore. I don't mind a person ignoring me as long as he pays a little attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
he did tell you he loved you and that he wanted to marry you.
Smitty, that was supposed to be a secret.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't tell anybody. What's the matter? Rosemary is resigning from Finch.
But I thought he was going to marry her. That's what I thought.
Me too. I only told the girls, but don't worry, she will forgive you. Never! Oh, you've got to. Look, Rosemary, there's one thing that you can't overlook. That's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him. I mean to us. Us girls.
Yeah.
How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry without a sign of conflict or barrier? Hallelujah. Why treat a man like he was a typhoid carrier? How often can you fly from this land of carbon paper to the land of flower chintz? How often does a Cinderella get a crack at the prince? Cinderella and the prince.
Cinderella, wait a minute. I'm no Cinderella. I have $85 in the bank and a savings bond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president. That makes him automatically a prince. True?
True.
So automatically, you're Cinderella. See? Don't you realize? You're a real life fairy tale, a symbol divine. So if not for your own sake, please, darling, for mine. Don't, Cinderella, don't turn down the prince. Don't rewrite your story. You're the legend, the folklore, the working girl's dream of
So you are now a vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success rung by painful rung until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully. Unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, hello, bud.
Sorry I busted in on you. First time I'm seeing your new office. Quite a layout. My favorite style. Mad Men meets IKEA. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Well, I want you and me to be friends. You know, smoke a peace pipe. You've never really liked me.
Oh, Bud.
Oh, don't deny it. It's true, I don't blame you. I've been a no-good backbiting fink.
Bud, that's a bit strong.
How would you put it?
I guess your way's best.
Well, I'd like to change all that. Now, I know you're stuck for an idea.
Now, wait a minute, Bud. I am not stuck.
And I was thinking that giveaway programs are going to come back.
I don't need anyone else's ideas. What was that?
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway program. The Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We hide a $1,000 saving bond, and every week we give clues to as where it's hidden. Look, as you say, you don't need an idea, but let me leave this with you. If you get a chance, look it over, because the meeting's really soon.
Bud, what did your uncle say when you told this to him?
Oh, I haven't told him to yet, Pawnee. He wouldn't listen. That's why I brought it to you.
But you haven't told it to your uncle.
No, look, if you're not interested...
Well, Bud, the idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but maybe I'll give it a bit of a think.
Feel free to use it.
Treasure hunt. Could be. $1,000 bond. This thing needs some kind of a new twist.
Popsy, I'm back. I've changed my mind.
Oh, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you get it? I've quit, resigned, left you forever.
Why are you doing that?
Because I was hurt, humiliated, ignored, upset.
Who did that to you?
You.
Me. It couldn't have been me. I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True.
True.
Good. Now listen, Miss Pilkington.
Must you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No. And I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on. I thought that was all settled.
I keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now, may we please discuss some serious matters?
Oh, sure.
Listen, Miss Pilkington. I've finally come up with a new idea for a television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. Now, the prize would be a $1,000 savings bond. Do you think that's enough? Maybe we ought to make that $25,000. Now, listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? $200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it! We'll give away the whole company! Now, what a prize! Of course, I don't mean the whole company. I mean stock in the company. Nobody can resist that these days. I've got to have time to figure this. I've got to call Mr. Bigley. Got to give me a postponement. No, I'll go see him.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
Sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by a man with a goal, to watch as he climbs with purpose in life and purity of soul. Oh, to be there in a corner of his mind, darling, absent mind, such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. pregnant or something?
I was just checking on some new plastic yarn. Look, Hetty, I told you. What the hell do you want?
JB, remember that television program I had, the idea for the treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought of that treasure hunt.
I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
What an idiot. Look, Hetty, I told you that during office hours I can't meet with you.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I just came for a business purpose.
Business?
I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Your resignation? Hetty, you can't. Tell me what this is about.
I'm on my way to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles? Hetty, you can't. Tell me what this is about.
I just got a letter from a girlfriend. She works for a big cosmetic firm out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
Yes, and all those big glamorous department stores, and she can get me a job.
That's undignified. You can't run around demonstrating some fake goo.
It is not fake. It's a very fine skin cream called Dermoblast. Do you know what it's made from?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
I was afraid of that. Hey, look, Hetty, you said you wanted a career. What kind of future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy around here will use me as a secretary. They'll stay away from me like I had the bubonic plague or something.
Got rid of that in like the 1600s. Look, Hetty, if you could just be patient.
No, I've made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll carry on somehow. Only how will I spend those lonely nights?
You could stay at home.
I can't stay at home. I'm a married man.
Oh, you'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Oh, of course I do. I know I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Bigley. Old money bags. People coming in with treasure hunts. My day is spent talking money. What does it all mean? Nothing. Hetty, nothing means anything without you.
Now wait a minute, don't start getting sincere. That's not fair.
Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasures, rain or shine, hot or cold, wealth far beyond all measure, maybe here in my hands I hold. Ah, but where will I find that one treasure of treasures? The love from a heart of gold.
I never knew you felt that way.
Nobody knows this, but I'm extremely emotional.
Damn it! So am I! Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine,
Rain or shine,
hot or cold,
hot or cold.
well, far beyond all measure. Maybe here in my hand I'll hold. Ah, but where will I find that one treasure of treasure? The love from a heart of gold.
I knew you'd understand.
Oh, I do. You know, I have an idea that might solve everything.
What?
Why don't I be your secretary?
You're out of your mind. I'm going to have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Hetty, if you could just be patient.
All right, dear. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye weekends. Hello, Dermoblast.
But Hetty,
Hi, Vinci. I should be very angry with you, cutie pie.
Hello, Hetty. Where's Miss Jones? I wanted to see Mr. Bigley.
He's not doing anything you can go on in.
Say, Hetty, are you quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Maybe we can help each other.
Good. Let's bust out together.
I've got a different idea. Let's see, Hetty, I'd like to talk to you alone. Where can we go?
Let's go to my place.
This is business.
Okay, then let's go to your place. Tell you what, take me out and buy me lunch. What about 1 o'clock? Meet you downstairs.
Well, I don't know.
Do you want to talk or don't you?
Okay, but we better meet around the corner.
Gotcha, cutie.
Executive washroom. Yeah, I'm down here. What? The meeting's at 4:30. Come on down. We'll make plans.
Big meeting today, huh?
Yeah. Hear anything about what Finch is planning? I don't know. JB gave him a postponement, so he must have something. You know, fellas, I'm starting to get a little scared of Finch.
Me too. If we don't stop him pretty soon.
He'll probably have us all working in the mailroom.
I am in.
Hear anything, bud?
Chaps, our worries are over. Finch is going through with my... Well, let's just say he's dead, dead, dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know. I wouldn't believe Finch was dead if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I agree with you. Finch is a very smart man. But we must keep in mind that he's in advertising now. That does something to a man's brain. Oh, has anybody seen my Brill cream?
Hiya, man.
All set for the big meeting today?
Could be, could be. Wish me luck, man.
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Oh, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket. Thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop that man. That man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must. Say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's the bold, brave strength of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth.
farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
Gentlemen, where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
Very well, we have plenty of other important business to take care of before Finch's presentation. Brett!
Yes, JB.
The stuff you recommended for my crabgrass doesn't work at all.
I can't understand it, JB. It works beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn's a mess. You better come up with something new and quick.
Yes, sir.
We never have any trouble with crabgrass at our place.
And what do you use?
Cement. Sorry, JB, just a little joke.
Gentlemen, you will excuse my nephew. It's a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Let's see.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based off an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Finch, proceed. What the hell is that?
That is a picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. It gives you an idea of the sort of impact our new television show is going to have. Now, JB, an example of the sort of national publicity you can look forward to. Oh, God. The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, Golfer of the Year.
Very interesting.
Now, this is a map of the potential wicket market. It's divided into social, geographic, and ethnic groups. It shows the areas where we make deep penetration and overwhelming saturation, and the areas where resistance has long been peakiest.
I like this thinking.
Thank you. Now, here is a sales chart of the past fiscal year. It shows the effects of our former disastrous advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Note the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And this is what's going to happen to our sales when we finally get going, as we will. Up, up, up. And there you are.
Well, Finch, if you really think you hit on something, it's brilliant, man, just brilliant.
JB, can I ask a question?
Yes?
What exactly is his idea?
Weren't you listening? A television show that'll give us penetration and peak reaction. Sounds great, man, just great.
Yes, but what exactly is his idea for the television program?
I don't see why you have to be so damn negative all the time. The only ideas you ever come up with are lousy ones like treasure hunts. So what is the idea for the television show, Finch?
I don't think I'm going to tell you.
What, why?
Well, you know, JB, I've always thought of you as a man of breadth and vision, open to new ideas, but now I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
Well, the way you just spoke to Bud about his idea for a television program. You dismissed it. You see, JB, there are treasure hunts and treasure hunts. When Bud brought this to me, I thought it was a lousy idea, too.
I should hope so.
But then it got me thinking. An idea in itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci once drew some sketches for a flying machine, but it took American know-how to develop them into a Boeing 707. A man named Gatling once invented a little machine gun, but it took a mighty brain to take this little machine gun and turn it into a great program like The Untouchables. When I thought of that, Bud's idea became a challenge to me, and I said I'm going to take this silly idea of Bud Frum's and defrum it. Now, first of all, my treasure is not a bomb, and it's not money. It's stock.
Stock?
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company.
These days, people like stock more than money.
How are we supposed to issue 50,000 shares of extra stock?
That's no problem. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the sinking fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which you then convert into non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Tell that to me again.
I can't.
It can't be done, Jamie. It can't be done.
But if it could, wouldn't it create tremendous excitement?
But it can't be done.
But if it could.
But it can't.
But if it could, JB, and just for a second say that it could, what's your answer?
I forgot the question.
You can't give away stock. Oh, we give away stock dividends, don't we? Then please, let me go on with my presentation. We're ready.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
Oh, so do I, JB. But the public always loves them. I tell you, any man who comes up with a new, unrigged, unfixed way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And I have that new twist. Gentlemen, the worldwide wicked treasure girl.
What is this?
This, JB, is the thing that will take the country by storm. I'm combining greed and sex. Can't miss. Go ahead, Hetty.
Hello there. I'm the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'm going to bring you a clue as to where the worldwide treasure has been stashed.
Barry.
That's right, Barry. This eye patch gets me mixed up. Isn't this a cute outfit? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue, very nice.
Of course, Miss LaRue is only helping me demonstrate the idea. She won't be our regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
When we go on the air, we'll need a big name personality.
Of course. Well, I'm leaving the firm anyway. Of course, I wouldn't.
Offhand, I'd say this would be great for someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
Why don't you get Queen Elizabeth?
This is an American program. So, JB, the beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock.
JB, let's just tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Just a moment. Gentlemen and Miss LaRue, can you please leave me alone with Mr. Finch for a moment?
Fine, but take care of him. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC? What about the stockholders? What about the board of directors? What about the federal statutes? What about the Federal Trade Commission? What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They are all being petty, sir.
Finch, you're a brilliant young chap, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
You haven't thought this out properly. You've missed the boat.
I don't understand, JB.
Tell me, why does this treasure girl have to be some big name personality?
Sir,
How would it be if she were someone more
more
identified with the company? A
real worldwide wicked girl?
Yes. Say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Instead of an artificial actress, we have plain, simple Hetty LaRue, the girl next door. That was a great thought, JB.
It wasn't bad.
Well, then it's all settled.
Just a moment, Finch. Where are you going to hide the treasure?
Oh, JB, this is a completely unrigged show. Not even the treasure girl is going to know where the treasure is hidden.
Well, I would like to know.
All right. It'll be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the clue that they're going to give over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon. Where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell is that?
Tough clue, isn't it? But if you will note, the first letters of each line spell WWWB. Worldwide Wicked Buildings.
Oh, you're going to use our buildings?
I'm going to hide 50,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings throughout the country. We'll get tremendous publicity.
But you'll have mobs of people running all over the building trying to find the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you couldn't guess from the clue that I gave you, do you think the average viewer is going to guess?
Good point.
You can come back in, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I'm thinking of going ahead with the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. Of course, I want your approval.
Well, JB, I think this is an absolute crazy...
I like it!
I like it.
We like it!
The Worldwide Wicked Company, whose slogan for over 100 years has been Worldwide Wickets for a Wider World, presents in living color. And the interests of better television programming, the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt! And now, for the opening number, we present an authentic traditional dance of the bold pirate folk of the Spanish Main. Dance for you by the jolly Wickets and Wickets!
I tried for some production value. Shh, give it a chance. That is coming on now.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the worldwide wicked treasure girl.
It's beginning to get to me. I wonder where the treasure is myself. Where is it, Finch?
No, JB and myself are the only people in the whole world that know where the treasure is. Right, JB?
Right, Connie, shush.
Hello there. Well, I'm about to give you the first clue in the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. In 10 different places of this great country, there are buried 5,000 shares of stock, making a total of 50,000 shares in all. Ooh. And now for the first clue.
The first clue.
The first clue is west of the sun.
Now wait a moment, treasure girl. We have a Bible here. Will you put your right hand on that Bible and swear that there's been no fixing or rigging in connection with this show, and that the clue you're about to give us is the truth, the whole truth, free from any dishonesty or chicanery?
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course it is, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her? She seems surprised.
Oh, she is. How did you know about this? I wanted this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous.
I think it's very effective.
Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is hidden?
See, we're gonna get into trouble.
Why? You and I are the only people in the whole world that know where the treasure is. She doesn't know.
Does she?
Let's just watch the show.
Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
Look, I do not wish to take a bum rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is. I found out last night. There's treasure hidden in all the worldwide wicked buildings right now!
First clue.
How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
You guys found Finch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
Can't find him.
No, but we're looking for him. Haven't seen him. Where's Finch?
I don't know, Brad.
Well, GB wants him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Hey, get back here, you!
What are you doing?
It's another treasure hunter. This little nut tried to sneak past me 3 times!
So this little nut is the chairman of the board. It's Mr. Whomper.
Chairman of the board. No, they all look the same to me.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Mr. Whomper. JB's in his office. Luckily, they didn't wreck that. Find Finch!
It's Rosemary. Have you seen Monty? No, Miss Jones, and I'm so worried about him. So am I. He was a nice boy. Was? What are they going to do to him? Well, I don't know, but somebody's head has to roll.
Ponty will think of something, won't you, Ponty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. Ponty, Ponty!
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Where have you been?
I'm walking the streets, thinking.
You have a bruise on your head.
It's nothing. Got it last night. They threw me out of the saloon.
Why did they do that?
Because I didn't buy anything.
The brutes. Why don't you go home?
No. Gotta go in and face the music. Well, this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
Yeah, I figured that.
What are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the world has collapsed around his ears? Nothing. I'll just take what's coming to me.
Well, Ponty, I know with that mind of yours,
No,
you'll...
Rosemary, I'm putting that mind of mine away. Just going to make a clean breast of everything and go back to what I was before I came here.
What were you?
I was an exterior decorator. There I go again. Can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you do, Ponty. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not leaving you again.
Rosemary, you can't be the wife of a window washer. That's no life.
Now listen to me, Finch.
You're wanted in JB's office.
I thought I'd wash up first.
They want you now.
Gee, can I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye. Oh, Rosemary, I'm sorry. I wish none of this had ever happened.
Finch, why the heck did you have to go in there and face those monsters? Go ahead, run away. Escape, I'll pretend I didn't see you. For old lang syne.
No, I'm gonna face them and get it over with. I should think you'd be happy if they killed me. If only I could be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB.
Now, Wally, before this gets started, I just want to say that I know that I'm president of this company. The man who's in charge for everything that goes on around here. So I'd like to say right now that anything that happened is not my fault! See, there's one bright side of this whole thing, Wally, and that's that we have a man dependent on. Brett, have they found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in now.
Good. You'll soon see where the responsibility for the whole thing lies. This is a very slick youngster, Wally. I will do all the talking when he gets here.
JB, he's here.
Mr. Bigley,
I'll do all the talking, Finch. By the way, you've never met the chairman of the board. This is Mr. Wamper.
how do you do, Mr. Wamper? Mr. Wamper, I
No
just want to...
speeches, Finch. It's all settled. We'd like you to sign a simple letter of resignation in which you accept all the blame for what happened.
Okay, JB, I'd be glad to.
What was that?
I'll do what you said.
You sure this isn't one of your tricks?
Oh, no, JB, I'm through with all that. You see, this firm has been pretty good to me. Now, I'm going to resign, take the blame, and go back to what I was before I came here.
What were you before you came here?
Oh, I was a window washer.
No kidding. I started as a window washer myself. You did? What the hell did you think I was? A rail splitter? College man. So you were a window washer.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wamper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Now tell me, Finch.
Oh, you call me Ponty.
Okay, Bonnie. Boy, it's been a long time since I had someone around here I could talk to. How did you get into this business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Yeah, me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was more useful. I booked bets for all the other window washers. I cleaned up a bundle. I should have stayed in that business. 8 buildings destroyed. Our stock is down 5 points. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally, it's just ghastly.
Honey, how could this happen? I could understand a college man pulling a stunt like this, but not in a window washer. Now this idea of yours.
Oh, now wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing that I won't do, it's take credit for another man's idea, especially when he is the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. You see, he's not really my nephew, he's my wife's nephew. Okay, I know this may look like nepotism, Wally, but I never showed him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
Oh no, when he first came to me with the idea, I told him it's a lousy idea, and then Finch came to me with the idea, and I told him it's a lousy idea.
So why'd you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunt, treasure girl.
He dressed it all up. He can't deny that the idea for the treasure girl was his.
Well, that idea was mine.
And not a bad idea at that. But who the hell decided to hire that bubble-headed tomato?
You know, Wally, I don't want you to get any wrong ideas. This is a very nice girl. You should talk to her.
I intend to. Well, I think I've got the whole picture. Now, the question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now, wait a minute, Wally. Before you go ahead and make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. You see, Wally, even though we're all part of the cold corporate setup, I believe that deep down under our skins there is flesh and blood, and we're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the Diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, not great big brotherhood of man? So, Wally, I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr.
Whoa, who's considering doing
You
that?
see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You like to clear out the whole crowd from top to bottom. That's the obvious move, but stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There we're in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man?
I never liked. I can make it worth your while. No, I can't. He doesn't pay me decent. Well, I'm not going. You can't make me. Oh, no. I'm too young to go. I'm just a boy.
Hey, Smitty, any news yet? I haven't heard anything yet. Oh, Mr. Jenkins, have you heard anything yet?
Not a thing yet.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may I have a word? There have been a few changes made here at Worldwide Wickets. I'm speaking to you now in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Tackenberry here will be in charge of personnel. And now I'd like to hear a few words from our hard-working, hard-driven President, J.B. Bigley.
I now believe that Worldwide Wickets is stronger than ever. And I feel that a lot of that credit should go to a certain bright young fellow. Finch, can you come on out here? Now you know this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. In fact, for a moment there, I even thought he was after my job. Lucky for me, he didn't want it.
Oh no, JB, your job is much too tough for me. But I will say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian. The chairman of the board, Mr. Wheaton-Warrenville. Incidentally, folks, Mr. Wamper has brought his charming wife with him here today. Let's get them both out here, Mr. and Mrs. Wamper. Wally told me he didn't feel like making any speeches. He's still a newlywed. But I do have a surprise announcement to make about him. Wally Wamper has decided that after his long years of service, he's going to retire as chairman of the board, and he and his wife are going on a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Oh, sweetie, what a surprise! You didn't tell me!
I didn't know.
What the hell? I'll spend more time on you.
Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board? As if I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, just a sec. I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband is calling you. Hallelujah.
Rosemary, I've got a big decision to make. They want to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you're head of the mailroom or chairman of the board or president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
Miss Jones, take a ride to the White House. Look!